welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Europe's most chilling unsolved cases, the Hinterkaifeck murders, which took place on March 31st, 1922, in a small farmstead about 70 kilometers north of Munich. 6 people were killed: Andreas Gruber, 63, his wife Cecilia, 72, their widowed daughter Victoria Gabriel, 35, Victoria's children Cecilia, 7, and Joseph, 2, and the family's maid Maria Baumgartner, 44. The weapon? A mattock, a farming tool. The killer was never found. About a week before the massacre, Andreas Gruber noticed something unsettling. Footprints leading from the forest to the farm, but none leading back. He also reported hearing footsteps in the attic and finding a newspaper that no one in the family had purchased. Despite these ominous clues, he never contacted the police. On March 31st, 1922, the killer struck. The Grubers and Victoria's daughter were lured into the barn one by one and killed. The maid, who had just arrived that day, and young Joseph were murdered inside the house. What makes this case even more disturbing is that the killer stayed on the farm for several days afterward. Neighbors reported smoke rising from the chimney, and livestock was fed. It was as if the murderer had moved in. 4 days later, neighbors went to check on the family after they hadn't been seen. What they found was horrifying. All 6 victims dead, the house eerily quiet, and the killer gone. Police struggled with the case. The crime scene was contaminated by curious neighbors, and forensic techniques in 1922 were limited. Suspects ranged from disgruntled neighbors to Victoria's rumored lover, but no one was ever charged. There are several theories surrounding the murders. Some speculate that it was a personal vendetta against Andreas Gruber, who was known to be abusive. Others believe that it might have been inheritance disputes, as Victoria was rumored to have relationships outside her marriage. Of course, it could be that the murderer was a drifter or a stranger who stumbled upon the farm. However, police found a large amount of money inside the house. Why would a drifter leave that behind? The Hinterkaifeck murders remain one of Germany's most infamous unsolved crimes. The eerie details, the footprints, the attic noises, the killer living among the dead have fueled speculation for decades. This case forces us to ask, was this a crime of passion, revenge, or something more sinister? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more true crime mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe,